What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you can see we left early this morning and we're on a trip, and we're currently in Ohio. Got a U-Haul trailer, Brannon. We got Brandon's truck. Appreciate Brannon letting me drive his truck. His truck gets a lot more better fuel mileage than mine. We're getting about, what are we getting, about 17 miles to the gallon with yours?
17 right now.
Mine gets like 11. So we're driving all the way up to Detroit, Michigan. We're gonna go pick up some fiberglass stuff. Y'all gonna see that in this video. We're getting some new doors, a new front end, new hood. It's gonna be awesome. Check it out. But first, we got a problem. Hang on. So like anything, we're in Ohio. We left at 3 o'clock this morning.
5 o'clock.
You left at 5. I left at 3. So I left at 3. I was dead on the money leaving at 3. Drove by Brandon's house, swapped trucks real fast. We got us a U-Haul, so the parts are gonna fit in the U-Haul, hopefully. And so we stopped to get some fuel, And so, you know, of course, anytime you stop to get fuel when you're pulling a trailer, you need to check your tires. And if y'all can see this, but we have a broken belt. And of course, this tire was really, really hot. So our game plan was to get up to Nathan about 1, and then that's gotten delayed. It's taking a little bit longer than what we were looking at, just because apparently GPS, they just changed their figures. So now we got to wait on UPS to come and change tire. They don't give you a spare. They don't give you a jack. They don't give you nothing.
UPS?
UPS. U-Haul. Hopefully it's not UPS. If they say we're sending it UPS, we got problems. What you can see, it's still pumped up. It's still got air. It's not blown out yet. We don't have anything loaded in it. What we're going to load in it's lightweight anyway. I mean, we're not running super fast. So let's see how long it's going to take them. So yeah. Fun stuff. All right, guys. So we're scoping the trailer out across. So they're on the way to fix it. Me and Brandon decided to come to Bob Evans, and you got this fat dude here. And Brandon ain't really that fat, but I'm fat. But they gave us the skinny people table. We had to turn the table at a catty corner so we could see. But we can see it. There ain't nobody still. I guess that crooked table is why the waitress looked at me funny when I said hamburger. I probably should have ordered a salad. I think she was thinking that. She didn't say it though. I could see it in her mind though.
Okay, so I do know I've like Farmer's Choice.
All right, guys. So movie magic, just like that. Angle's Garage. I ain't never had UPS before, but it is nice. They come out, and I mean, we just said, hey, we got a problem. And the roadside assistance, they got them dispatched. They said within 45 minutes, they were here in like 10 or 15 minutes. Amazing. Appreciate. God, I keep saying UPS, U-Haul. See, I keep screwing it up. This video is sponsored by UPS, yeah. Apparently. U-Haul. Glad Brandon is here to get it correct for me. All right, guys, so I appreciate them coming out doing that. That's freaking awesome. So we are on the road again. Let's see what we got. We got about a 4-hour ride. We're almost there. If y'all want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit it right now. Subscribe.
Which pair should John wear?
Neither. I can't. Just can't. I can't do it. I don't like those. All right, guys, we made it. We got here to the shop. This is Nathan over here. Single Source Composites. I think we're in Canada. Where are we at exactly, Nathan?
We're in Belleville, Michigan. You're about 15 minutes, 20 minutes from Detroit. You're pretty close right now.
Almost in Detroit. We left early this morning, and it's been a very interesting ride. Sorry we're late. We were going to be here a lot earlier.
Not a problem.
But it just didn't work out. Check this stuff out. He's going to show us how fiberglass parts are made. He's got carbon fiber stuff as well. But if you noticed, we're going with the 80, 85, 86 4i stuff on the front end. This is all fiberglass. This is going to be on a new car. I'm really excited. Actually, I think that's what, 83 to 86.
Yeah, this is 83 to 86 stuff. This is one of our new products. We just came out with this front clip a couple months ago. So
we're going with this newer clip. I say newer, older. It's older. We normally have the 87 to 93 stuff, but Nathan was like, dude, he's like, we got some new products.
Yeah, this is our newest front clip, the 83 to 86. It's only a couple months old for us, so we wanted to give you the newest and latest from us. Give you that new old look.
Right.
You know, streamlined aerodynamics. You know, help you cut that wind better.
I think you're right. That is very aerodynamic.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, you know, if you put some light pockets in it, I mean, it's pretty smooth looking.
Yeah, we'll probably do that, but we're going to put lights in it. You know, and the GT look. I've always liked like the 85, 86 GT look.
Right.
So this is real similar. How big is that valance on the front?
This is 8.5. So we only offer the 8.5 and the 83 to 86, and the LX, the 8793, we offer the 8.5, and then for the no prep guys with the super tall front end, we got a big 10.5 inch,
right,
which we'll also be doing for this here shortly. It just takes a while to come out with new product.
Right.
You know, we're not trying to pound out crap parts. We want to sit here and actually fit them, make sure they're all nice and neat and they look presentable before you take them home and put them on your car.
Yeah, this is amazing, man. It looks really good. It's really cool. Lightweight. It's got good structure though. So you know, sometimes you grab a piece of I say carbon fiber, piece of fiberglass. Sometimes you grab a piece of fiberglass on the front end and it like literally like folds up.
Yeah, we've definitely taken our time making sure that we put, you know, structure where it needs to go. We
right.
Put core mat and we put bracing where it needs to happen, so that way the fenders aren't flexible, that they're not, you know, tippy and they fold in on each other when you just set them on the ground.
Right.
Same with the hoods. You know, all the hoods, they have a nice core mat inside of them. They give them a little bit of rigidness, but I mean, obviously when you try to get something really light, you're going to get something that's a little bit flexible.
That's right. Had some in the past where when it got hot, it turned into like rubber.
Yeah, no, I don't think you have that problem.
I was like, why does it feel rubbery? I was like, I don't
have that problem. Just give me a call before you make a video.
Right. Don't think that's going to happen. But look, this one is same thing. So it's got the 4i look, but it's a 4-inch, the Sunoco style bubble hood. And the good thing about this one too, if y'all remember our car, we don't have the cowl all the way back to the windshield. Right. So this hood goes all the way back to the end.
12-inch extension off the rear of a factory hood. So this should actually go all the way to the cowl, all the way to the windshield, so you can cut it and give yourself that nice line.
Yeah, this is going to be perfect. That look, you can see how slick that gel coat is. Wow, that is. I mean, it's like, I don't even know if we need to paint it. We could just paint the rest of the car black.
Yeah, most people don't paint it.
Right.
Leave it alone, and it kind of drives me nuts. But
right.
No,
we are going to paint this one. Everybody's been asking in the comments, are we going to paint it nice? And we are. Randy's got my buddy that's helping me build this car, he's got a paint and body shop. Okay. So it makes sense. He's going to paint it, do all the body work to it, get it all squared away. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm really excited. So we got a front end, we got hood, and then we got doors.
Yeah, and we also got sheets in the other room that you'll be taking to. We got some carbon fiber sheets.
Now, something he was telling me a little bit about too, this piece on the front end, he was very specific. He said, make sure you don't cut this off. And the reason why, I mean, honestly, I would have been like, oh, we need to cut that off. Right. And the reason why it makes sense, right? So the front end, the fiberglass fender comes over and it rolls on top of this. And you still get the look you want with the line, but this is recessed in, so it keeps from blowing the door apart. It keeps from blowing the door off.
Yeah, it helps the wind actually divert around the door. So
right.
You see a lot of guys where if they cut that off, they can get air in between the two layers, because a lot of times, like, this is, you glue them together with a resin and a high silica or a fume silica, or even with the carbon fiber with a panel bond. Right. And everyone thinks panel bond's indestructible. And it can be, you know, if it's applied right. Sometimes if you don't put enough in there, though, that thing will split apart. That helps deflect the air, so that way it actually will sit there and retain it.
It makes sense. And one of my buddies, Shannon Young, I'm going to make sure that point out, ask him, does his doors have that? How many doors has Shannon blowed off in the last
Every
couple
one
of
of
years? Every car. All right, so he's going to show us, while we're here, he's going to show us a little bit about the fiberglass molding process, how they actually create the fiberglass parts, how they actually do the carbon fiber stuff too.
Yeah.
So Single Source Composites, they're out here in Michigan. I'm going to put a link in the description. And so hit them up, guys. Hang on. All right, guys, so we got some stuff back here. So the carbon fiber, he's got carbon fiber tubs, and this is carbon fiber sheets as well. But something I did not realize is that when I say carbon fiber, I just automatically assumed probably like 90% of everybody that carbon fiber is just carbon fiber.
So it depends. With some of our products, like the doors, the front clips, the deck lids, if you order a carbon product, you're getting a full 100% carbon product.
Right.
But with like our tubs and our sheets and some of our other products, belly pans, window ducts, stuff like that, we actually employ like a carbon composite. It's, you know, a layer of carbon, a layer of chopped strand mat, and then a layer of woven. So with this, you'll still get the same look of carbon fiber. You'll get, I mean, it's still strong, it's still rigid.
It's still lightweight,
It's
too.
still lightweight, but it's obviously a lot cheaper. So a big set of tubs like this is our 48-inch, like our ProMod style, I guess you could call them, 30-inch wide. And it's the same thing in the carbon sheets too. These are the same thing. With the way we do it, these are only about 50 thou thick. They're very lightweight.
Right.
But it still saves you the money, so that way you get the look without the cost.
And it's, I mean, it looks freaking amazing. I mean, when you look at that, I mean, that right there is, and I've seen people, and I've seen carbon before where it was a little rough on the back, and I bet that, like you said, that's what it all is if it's got that rough texture on the back.
Like I said, this is a woven, so this would be a hand laid, hand process. So this is not a vacuum infused. With the more higher end carbon fiber, it's all vacuum bag, vacuum infused.
Right.
There's several different methods for doing it, but this is what we do, so that way we can actually, you know, make them quick and then still, you know, provide you a quality product.
Right, man, that looks amazing. What all bodies do you have?
We've got several. We've got the 67, 68 Camaros, 78, 81 Camaros. We're working on the 70 to 72, the split bumper Camaros. You know, the Fox body Mustang, 3rd gen Camaro, Trans Am. I mean, we've got quite
Not just Mustangs.
Yeah, not just Mustang. We're trying to touch the basis on all. It takes a while to, you know, release new products. But
Well, and that's what you have to get the mold together. You have to do a mold. You have to get, I imagine it's a very intense process.
yeah, it's a very intense and it's very expensive. So that's why we get a lot of people that message us asking if we can make new products for them. And we have no problem. We obviously want to make new products for people, but it's something that, you know, we want to do it for the popular cars first, before we go doing it for a 64 Dodge Dart that you might sell one a year. So
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I mean, because just the amount of time in building the molds and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of time. Steve's really good with the body work. I'm lucky for him to be able to do what he can do, because he does all of our in-house body work, and he touches every one of these parts to get the surface quality and the finishes that we're looking for.
Cool. Well, let's go check it out. He's going to show us how the process works. All right, guys. So check this out. If this looks familiar, that is the Frankenstein mold, the Preston's. This is the molding process.
Yep.
Wow, that is crazy. Looking at it from the outside, it makes sense though. It's a mold. It's got a.
This is one we purchased, you know.
Right.
We've seen one of Racer's Edge Fiberglass. He's down there in Kentucky. He called us and said, you know, you guys do the big stuff. Would you want it? And I said, well, yeah, I want it.
Sure.
You know, it's cool looking.
That is really cool. That is cool. I
see that sitting out here.
That is wild. Okay, hold on. He's going to show us the whole process.
Yep. We do all the fiberglass and we lay up. So actually, this is what your hood just came out of this morning.
Oh wow.
So this is what our molds start out like. Don't mind the green stuff. This is a release agent.
Right.
So we'll spray it with. So the mold's actually made out of fiberglass. Fiberglass, and then this is a box on the bottom of it that we build, so that way the fiberglass doesn't move.
I gotcha.
So we don't want it to actually shift from sitting around. You know, these molds, some of these molds that I have are 10, 15 years old.
Oh, I gotcha.
So yeah, heat, you know, from building the parts, actually, as fiberglass itself, when it's doing its reaction, creates a lot of heat.
Okay.
So that can actually move the fiberglass mold as well.
Did you paint this or how?
No, this is actually a tooling gel coat, so that's why it's an orange color. We use bright colors, orange, green, red. That way when we spray our gel coat, which is, you know, mostly black, we can tell that we've completely covered it all.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a process. This will be sprayed with release first, and then you can see over here, this is the front clip that we're getting ready to do. Then you spray your black gel coat inside of it. And then once the gel coat's inside of it, we'll go around, we'll hand lay all the flanges, and we'll hand lay everything that's kind of vertical. And then we have another chopper gun system that we can actually sit and it helps us get the part done a little bit faster. So
Right. So the gel coat it looks like paint from this side, but it's not really paint.
the gel coat that we use, they consider it a like a sandable gel coat primer. So
Okay.
it's really good for it's not the same stuff that they use on boats. It's kind of specially made for making parts like this.
All right.
So that way, when you go to sand it and put all your primers on it and stuff, it adheres really well to automotive paint.
Oh, okay, I got you. And so the fiberglass, it just goes from experience, how much y'all put on, the chopper, you hand lay.
Yeah, the hand lay,
and you can see the chopper. I mean, it makes a mess.
It's a mess. It's a mess. So you can see this is a hood right here that we haven't even popped out of the mold yet. This would be what your product will look like. Then we'll actually peel this out of the mold.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
you can see there's your color underneath
Okay.
there.
Yep,
So once you peel this out of the mold, we trim it, we get it ready, and we ship it out.
I gotcha. Man, that is really neat process. And I imagine it takes, it's a multi-day process per piece.
Yeah, well, it depends. You know, if you need something quick, we can definitely make them quick. So from start to finish, because I have a full-time guy that helps me out, we can actually, in the heat like this, we can PVA, we can gel coat, we can have this ready and actually from part and everything in one day.
Wow.
So if you needed a hood tomorrow because you blew yours off,
Right.
we could have you one the next day
If you don't have it in stock.
If I
Right.
don't have it in stock.
That is amazing. So when it comes out of this mold, when it's ready, it pops out. And then you just go and you clean the edges up.
Yeah, we'll trim the edges back. We'll wash the green part all that I showed you on that mold. That's just a protective film between the mold and the gel coat.
Right.
It's water soluble. We'll wash it off with water, and then that's it. Product done.
Wow. So you don't get a second opportunity like when the gel coat.
No.
I mean, if it pops out and it's a blim,
That's it.
It's
That's
done.
It. There's a blem, and
Right.
And I mean, we're not perfect. We do it once in a while too.
Right.
And we'll offer them at either a discount to a friend's buddies. I usually don't try to
Right.
put them online that I'm messing up all the time. But, you know, it
right.
happens.
Well, I mean, I imagine because it's got to be such a perfect process.
Yeah, you know, it's we don't have millions of dollars in it like
Right.
Ford Motor Company does, so it's a hand laid part, so you're gonna
Right.
have some
That's
kind of
right.
imperfections. But we try our best to make sure that everyone can get something that they can work with, and it's nice right out of the box.
And like you said, if it comes out, you sell it at a discount, it's going to get painted anyway.
Yeah.
Somebody can do a little bit of body work
you
on
would
it.
think it'd get painted. Most people just put them on their
Put 'em
car
on.
black.
We're painting ours. Man, why am I so itchy in here all of a sudden?
Yeah, it's all the fiberglass in the air.
We got on flip flops.
Yeah, you definitely didn't come prepared to work.
Way down the rolling.
Yes, fiberglass, man, it makes you itch. It is an itchy
Well,
process.
the doors were closed, brown building, so that way you guys got the true feeling.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Of how the fiberglass felt.
I got it.
You wanted it deep in your pores.
So this is all the product. He makes belly pans. Go check out the website, guys. Go check it out. He's got a link of everything he does. Those carbon fiber belly pans are freaking cool.
Yeah, we just came out. We got a couple different sizes of the belly pans. Like I said, we do a lot of carbon fiber, and pretty much any product that we have for fiberglass on the website, we don't have it listed, but anything that we make in fiberglass, we can make in carbon fiber.
Right.
So if you're looking for something super, super lightweight, you just have to get with us, and we can get you set up.
probably just a little bit more lead time on the carbon.
Yeah, we don't keep that all in stock. It's
Right.
it's a big process to do the carbon. We actually have to vacuum bag it. It's the bag sitting on the wall. So we would,
Right.
if you want a hood, we would actually vacuum bag this whole hood down, and then you would hand lay. So it's the same kind of process with the gel coat and everything.
Right.
But then the carbon fiber, we would actually hand lay it in here, dry, and then we will bag it down and then suck the resin through it. So you get the best you could possibly get as far as the resin to material ratio, because resin's what
Gotcha.
actually makes the part the weak. So if you put just the right
Right.
amount, you get the strongest
Perfect.
part.
Right. That is interesting, man. I've never been inside. I've done my buddy Brian and Randy, that got body shops, and
Right.
I've done a little bit of fiberglass work with the
Yeah.
little like matte stuff. And it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it's definitely, especially when you start getting this humid heat. you
Right.
know, it's-
Oh, yeah.
it's-
You have very
it can
short
be-
work
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah. You want to get out here early in the morning or late
Right.
at night and get your stuff done, so that way you're not stuck out here when it's 86 degrees in here right now.
Oh, is that all it is?
Yeah,
It feels
that's
hotter than
it.
that.
Yeah,
This
that's
this
it.
feels like down
Yeah.
south humidity,
Yeah,
doesn't
it
it?
actually cooled down a little bit because it rained about 5 minutes before you guys got here.
Right.
So.
Man, we're used to the heat and humidity. We just
Yeah,
sweat
we're
it
not.
out.
We're not.
Right. right.
What's that?
right. That is funny, man. Well, this is cool, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on board. Looking forward to sticking all your parts on.
Yeah, no problem.
Y'all go check out Nathan's website. Go check him out on Facebook, Single Source Composites.
Yep, Single Source Composites or SingleSourceComposites.com.
Right. It's got some cool products, man. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for telling us how it works.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
See y'all soon.